Oh, the days are just flying by. Welcome to week 5 of high school football season. Also week 5 of high school playbook. I'm John Johnson. Conference play across the Triad beginning this week. And over the last several seasons, when it comes to 4A football, you didn't have to look far to find some of the best talent in the state. Reagan and East Forsyth have not only turned out consistent Division I players, but they've contended deep into the postseason. But amid a reload season, the Raiders find themselves winless heading into Friday's matchup against the unbeaten Eagles. East Forsyth hoping to protect the Eagles' nest under the lights, taking on Reagan, and Eagles striking early and in a big way. How is this not a top play? Zakai Mitchell takes the opening kick. That's not super speed. 91 yards to the house. It's 6-0 East. Reagan undeterred by the opening score by East. They strike back. Jacob Smith's pass is tipped, but it's caught by Cassidy Harvin in the end zone. It's 7-6 Raiders. It's a heavyweight fight on a Friday night. Bryce Baker shooting his shot. He airs it out to Joshua Alston, who's making it a house call. East takes the lead at 13-7, and they hold on for the 29-21 victory. One of the best stories in the Triad this season after a winless year last year, Parkland entering unbeaten conference play, taking on Glenn Look for their second win on the year. Jarrell Crawford connects with Tyree Burke, 70 yards to the barn. It's a night full of big plays. Glenn trails 13-12 later in the second half. Parkland responds with a big play of their own. Riley Horton connects with A.J. Hughes. He's finding space, 27 yards for the score. It's 20-18 Mustangs. Fourth quarter, just over a minute to play. Crawford with the play of the game. He connects with Burke again for 6. That's the game-winning score. The Bobcats with the come-from-behind victory, 20-24 the final. In his first season as head coach at West Forsyth, Kevin Wallace has his team playing like the Titans of old. Entering Friday night, the Titans sitting at 2-1 on the year. Now Mount Tabor identical at 2-1. Something has to give for our high school playbook. Game of the week. Chris Peterson is in Clemens with all the action.
Spartans and Titans battling it out means Toga night in the village. First drive of the game, Titans quarterback Burt Rice is going to throw a screen pass to Cayman Chaplin, and he's going to turn on the Jets. 50 yards later, he's rudely taken to the ground, but the Titans are in business. 2 plays later, Caleb David is going to take it in from 3 yards out, and that's a 6-0 West Forsyth lead. Beginning of the second quarter, Chaplin again, this time from a couple yards out. Yeah, he's in there somewhere, and that's a 12-0 Titans lead. Next possession, Spartans quarterback Lane Albright's pass is going to get picked off by Davian Eldridge. He'll waltz into the end zone, and the route is on. Tabor down 20-0 in the third quarter when Albright launches one into the air. It's going to come down into the arms of Shamarius Peterkin, and that's a 20-7 Titans lead. But the Titans would answer. Burt Rice rolls to his left and decides to keep it himself from 3 yards out. That's a Titans touchdown and a dominating 40-14 win.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're confident in our front guys up front, O-line and D-line. I thought our linebackers and secondary played well also. So all-around good performance. We're watching on film. Get better for next week.
So the Titans win in dominating fashion. That means they're in the driver's seat in the Central Piedmont 4A Conference. Let's Toga! Yeah!
Toga, Toga, Toga. Thanks, Peterson. Now, while all the hype in 4A football in Greensboro surrounds unbeaten Grimsley, Southeast Guilford coming into town with a little upset on their mind. The 2 opening up conference play Friday night at the home of the Whirlies. He doesn't just work on Saturdays, folks. NC State's Dave Doran on the sidelines at Grimsley for this one. First quarter, Whirlies leading 14-0. A little shovel pass to Terrell Anderson, who goes to work from there. He's going to Cadillac into the end zone, 37 yards for the score. Whirlies lead 20-0. Late first, Falcons backed up in their own end. Quarterback Jermaine Harris looking to make a play, but he's leveled by Christian Tyson. That would lead to a southeast punt. Whirlies taking advantage on the offensive end. Mitchell Summers taking a carry, and he's fighting off defenders, and he's in for the score. Grimsley with a statement win, 56-0. The final, Tanner Ballou and Trenton Cloud chopping it up on the sidelines at Northwest Guilford. Vikings leading Western Guilford 38-0 in the first. The swing out pass is snuffed out by the Northwest defense. Ryan DeBow and Elijah Owens combining for the stop. DeBow showcasing he can tote the rock as well, making a few defenders miss on the carry for the big gain, and that's A nice play, and it sets up later in the drive. A little trickeration by the Vikings. It's a top play nominee. The end around pass. Herb McNeil finds a wide open Trenton Cloud, 50 yards on the score. That's Cloud's third score of the game. It's all Northwest as they win in a shutout fashion, 52-0 Vikings. Dudley looking as dominant as anyone in the state this year, hosting High Point Central. Already leading 14-0 in the first. Quarterback Kermaine Johnson can't handle a snap. Samad Bell is going to pick it up and score. Little scoop and score. Panthers leading 21-0 in the first. All smiles on the sidelines. Now Dudley's defense just making a living in the backfield. Johnson is sacked by Caleb Davis. Now still in the first. Dudley at the Bison 20. We've got another top play nominee. Andrew Atmore is intercepted by DJ Shaw. He's off to the races. It's a house call. 80 yards to the barn, but it's all Dudley in this one. 63-6, the final over High Point Central. Some scores to take a look at from across the Triad. Page with a tight victory over Southwest Guilford, 22-19. And Ledford with a huge win over Providence Grove, 46-7. Couple more scores to take a look at as well. Salisbury in a tight one over Thomasville, 12-6. And Ragsdale holds on by 2 points, 22-20 over Northern Guilford. That's what we'd like to call a solid first down to open up the show, but we're not calling this one over just yet, because after the break, following their first loss of the season last Friday night, Reedsville back in action on the road at North Forsyth. Plus, you voted. We unveil our high school playbook play of the week. Hang tight, grab that water break, because we'll be right back after the break.